time to go home after a hard day's work. Got a lot done. Time to go home. Stayed late. About 15 minutes over. Had to run that juice. Get tired of looking at that shit. Sitting in the car piled up. Disagreeing for attention is getting so old. I'm so bored with it. I'm bored with the disagreeing. The disagreeing for attention is getting so fucking played out. In the chat and the streams. There's gotta be a crackdown. It does. It's getting old. Too much potential for the stream if we stop with the faggot behavior. But until we clean that out, it just holds the show back. It bores me. That's why I got off last night. I was bored with it. It's too obvious. Y'all make it too obvious. Maybe if you get a little bit better at it and try to fool people with it, but some of you just, I think you think I forget the conversations we had months prior, and I don't. I remember them vividly, so. And I just see you all do a 180 on your beliefs, and I'm like, oh, please. Hold for attention. Process of slowly getting this channel going again. So that stuff's gonna get purged. I'm warning y'all now. That stuff's gonna be on the way out. We need real disagreement. Even Junie, I think, is a troll. I just think a lot of these guys are trolling. I just think it's too odd. They made it so obvious. Remember that time Junie was like, I don't want to agree. Like, we clearly agreed, but he didn't want to admit we agreed. Like, it's weird. Disagreeing to troll. It's okay. I'm even bored with Par's little act. It's boring. Like, it's been a week of him having a fake meltdown. It's boring. Like, we get it. It's so boring. It's so fake and obvious. I got 2 days off. Thank God. I had a day off since last Tuesday. Baconator today. It took 800 of my points, which is all the points I had. But I got me a Baconator for free. Damn, it was good. 8 for $3. Full meal for $3. Yeah, after 2025 is going to be radical changes right here. It's just got to be. I'm sick of the nonsense. It's just gay, bro. I'm too old for it. I don't listen to it every day. I get y'all want to have fun. Y'all want to fuck around. I mean, I'm not, it's not upsetting me. I just have different plans and stuff I want to do, and I don't want to waste streams on that gay shit all the time. Like I said many years ago, if y'all would pick and choose when you do it, but you want to do it every stream. The same gay-ass conversation, the same gay-ass trolling. It never changes. It's never nothing fresh. Like Parr wanted to argue abortion, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about having a. How many times are we gonna debate the same topic over and over and over and over? Nobody cares. We done had the discussion. There's nothing left to say. Let's just agree to disagree and move on and talk about something else. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, how many times are you gonna have the same argument? Holy fuck, man. Damn, it's getting cold. I can see my breath. Gonna be a serious purge. There's gonna be some rules set. One of them that is gonna be, if you don't watch the streams, maybe not every stream, people have lives, but if you don't watch the streams, you're not going to be in the Discord. I got news for you. You're not going to be in there. It doesn't even make sense for people that don't even get on the stream to sit in that Discord all day yapping away. A lot of changes. Assess the damage. Hopefully they use a pad. Marshall's been using it. Check the pad. Just Google things in here so I can set my payment up. And there's nothing in here. Okay. Okay. All right then. No Google Mail today. Yeah, them dudes, there's a lot of people that are in the Discord that don't watch the streams. That's getting purged out. Enjoy it while you have it. If you don't watch the stream, why are you even in there? It doesn't make sense. What are you doing in there? Also, I've made a decision. I'm not buying another vape when this one finally... I'm still smoking on the one I bought when fucking... God, that was like 2-3 months ago. That still has oil in it. That's how little I use it, but I'm not buying another one. My girlfriend told me they're going to outlaw them in Kentucky anyway. I said, good, fuck them. They're not good for you anyway. My throat hurt, for real. Yeah, get you high, but I'm not getting another one. I hate smoking them. I hate it, honestly. Like, I take a hit of it and I regret it. I'm like, ugh. It gets you high and stuff, but that makes you feel like shit, man. Make your throat hurt. I'm back on vape hiatus. Hell, I bought that one. Rogue was still in here when I bought that one. Hell, that's forever ago. I've been smoking on that forever. Oh, I'm tired, Marshall. I don't know. My girl's saying something they were going to get rid of vapes. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. That's what she was telling me. I don't mind people typing in the Discord. I don't mind it dinging and shit, but just there's some people in there. They don't even come in here. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Seems like they're just in there to troll. Par doesn't watch the streams much anymore. And notice he's trolling all day. That's what I'm saying. These guys are just there to troll. They're not there to actually watch the streams. You can tell too. You do a whole stream, and then they'll be acting like it. The things they say, like they're not watching the streams. Obvious. It's obvious. And Oswald's just trolling. That's why I got bored last night and left. Everyone in the chat room was saying it too. If you looked at the chat room, they were saying how boring all this trolling was. It's boring. Boring, boring, boring. That trolling for disagreeing for attention. He was like, I won the argument. I'm like, what argument? I wasn't arguing with nothing. You were saying dumb shit, and I was just sitting there rolling my eyes. You were like, Parr's got a great life. And I'm like, it don't seem like it. I mean, the guy seems miserable as fuck. I don't know. Maybe it's an act. Maybe it's just an act that he puts on. But just because you have some money doesn't mean that you're happy. It is true. Rich people say that all the time. Having money just means you can be comfortable, you can have food, things like this. But that doesn't mean you're going to be happy. He's got all the money, got all this money, but there's no girl. It doesn't seem like there's any friends. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't seem like a happy life to me. But everyone wants different things in a life. Some people just want a bunch of money. Some people, I wouldn't trade places with him. I don't think anybody in here would. So how could his life be that great? If from the outside looking in, you're like, hell no, I wouldn't want to trade places. Face Smokey was young. I mean, he was like 15 when he was acting like that, acting silly on the internet. Oh, you can't really hold it against him. I mean, I didn't do that when I was a teenager, but I certainly probably said some stupid shit. And I know I did on Xbox Live. Used to say all kinds of crazy shit. Just to make fun of people's, somebody would say their mom died, we'd make fun of them. I mean, just you're a teenager, you're stupid, you say stupid shit, you think it's funny, but you don't realize it's not. Face Smokey doesn't act like that anymore, though. He's not a kid no more, so he doesn't act like that, you see. Not doing those things. Now he's grown up and he's saying you guys are weird because you're still acting like that. And he doesn't understand why you're in your 20s acting like that. You know what I mean? Like Face Smokey was like 16. You're in your 20s. You see the difference? Par's a 25-year-old man acting like this all day, acting like an idiot for attention from strangers on the internet. And Par's only here because Face Smokey unbanned him and let him be here. So, I mean, Par should be grateful to Face Smokey. Well, the only reason he's here. They let you wear that shirt in school? What the fuck? It's weird. I can just tell when you guys are trolling. Like, I'm not stupid. It's not like I'm I'm falling for it. You guys aren't good at it. I've been saying this for years. You're not good at it. I'm good at it. I have proven I'm good at it. When are you going to prove it? When are you going to get 1,000 comments on a troll video where everybody's falling for it? You're not. You've never done it. You're never going to, because you're too obvious what you're trolling. It's an art form and you're not good at it. It's like I couldn't paint a picture. I'm not a painter. You know what I mean? We've all got our skills in life, and y'all just ain't good at trolling. You're not good at fucking with people. I'm good at fucking with people. You're not. I can listen to y'all for a few minutes and go, oh, this guy's just trying to troll. You're a little black. That's a good point. Parr does pay people to defend him. Why'd that guy come out of nowhere and defend him? It's so weird. He was just trying to troll, though. He was just trying to get reactions, get attention. Happens all the time. He was in here like kind of defending Kamala, and I'm like, dude, you were arguing with me during the primary that DeSantis sucked, and Oswald used to come in here and tell me Trump was going to go scorched earth and he was going to put people in prison and all this shit. And then last night he was like, Trump's not deporting anybody. And I'm like, what? Like, during the primary, we had an argument where I literally told him that Trump wasn't going to do any of these things. He wasn't going to go scorched earth. And then he told me he was. We had a whole Discord conversation about it. So you can't come back months later and pretend like you don't believe any of that, and you're a Kamala Harris supporter and you love Parr. Like, it's so gay and too obvious. And I'm supposed to sit here for an hour or 2 hours while I'm tired and listen to it. I'm not going to. I don't care. I don't care how you react. I listened to it for an hour. I said, this is so boring and gay. I looked at the chat. Everyone was saying it was boring and gay. I was like, damn, they're right. I'm getting off here and doing something else with my night. Tired. I don't want to listen to this gay shit. It's like arguing about abortion. Like, these conversations are boring. Nobody wants to have them anymore. Nobody wants to have fake conversations. Nobody wants to have a guy that's just disagreeing for attention. Nobody wants to talk about abortion. Nobody wants to talk about these things. They're played out. They're boring. Parr was like, let's debate abortion for the 1,000th time. No, there literally is nothing left to debate on abortion. Okay? There's nothing left to say. There's no argument to have. It's not even a federal issue anymore. It's left up to the states. So I don't even know why they pretending Trump is going to ban it and all this fucking shit. That's not even going to happen. Abortion wasn't even on the ballot. And guess what, faggots? Guess what? Abortion didn't matter. Democrats ran on it, and the voters still voted for Trump overwhelmingly. Oh, give it a rest. Give it a rest. The moderators may let you say that, but guess what? I'm sticking your ass in the void because I'm tired of listening to that faggot ass shit. Come up with a real argument. Donald Trump hates black people. It's not 2016, bro. It's 2024. You might want to come up with a new argument. Come up with new material. It's so boring. How many times are we going to have this stupid conversation about Trump's a white supremacist? No, nobody believes it. Nobody falls for that. You got to come up with, this is why you lost the election, because you got no new material. It's the same stale-ass material. Come up with some real shit to say. I guess all these black men that voted for Trump are racist and hate their side. I mean, they're so dumb. So fucking dumb. I done told you I'm done listening to the stupid, dumb shit. Come up with some new shit or fuck off somewhere. I told you I'm going to get very band happy because I'm tired of the same conversation over and over and over and over and over. I'm not debating abortion anymore, okay? Believe what you want. Believe what you want. It's not a human. It is a human. I don't care what you believe. I'm not debating it anymore. Got it? Because I've already debated it 1,000 times and it's irrelevant now. It doesn't matter. Some states will have it. Some states won't. Move on. Agree to disagree and move on to new topics. That's another thing. Nobody's going to debate gun control. And that's a dead topic too. I mean, how many times are we going to have the same fucking debate over and 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 over? Nothing new is going to be said. Nothing. No one's gonna find any common ground. I don't try to find common ground with them. They don't want common ground. They want you to agree with them. And why would I agree with a retard who can't even make a point? All these idiots in the Discord think they're geniuses or something. You listen to them type it. You read this stuff. You read some of this stuff. My God. Like Ian Malcolm thinks he's a genius. You're not a genius, Ian Malcolm. You're a guy that watches the television and regurgitates what you hear. It's like the tariffs. The tariff debate y'all been having all day. You all sound so stupid to me. Number one, nobody in this chat, nobody in this stream, nobody in that Discord is a fucking economist and knows anything about tariffs. You're just regurgitating info from other people. That's all you're doing. Oh, well, economists agree. There's economists that also agree that the tariffs will work and they're a good thing. There's economists on both sides of this. Maybe dig a little deeper. It's like the 17 keys guy. Clearly, he's got Trump derangement syndrome. So his keys are irrelevant. His expertise is irrelevant. His track record is irrelevant. Why is it irrelevant? Because when it comes to Donald Trump, he can't see things clearly. You understand? The same goes for an economist who's going to tell me, oh, the tariffs are bad. I expect them to say the tariffs are bad. I expect them to tell me it's a bad idea. Everything that Trump suggests doing, these people tell me is a bad idea. They're never going to be fair to Donald Trump. They're never going to give you the fair. It's never going to be fair. So I'm to the point where, guess what? Let's just see what happens. I'll take my chances with Trump. Been saying this. I don't trust none of these fucking people. I'm not smart enough on economics and all this to know. I don't know nothing about no goddamn tariffs. I'm the only fucking person in here that says I don't know nothing about it. None of you do either, by the way. None of you know nothing about goddamn tariffs, but your ego won't let you say that. I'm supposed to have this massive ego. I don't know nothing about tariffs. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if they're bad. I don't know what's going to fucking happen, but I'll take my chances with Trump because you motherfuckers lie all the time. I'm supposed to trust people that lie consistently every day to me? No, I'm not doing that. I don't care how many degrees you got. Hang them on the wall, frame them. I don't care. You have Trump derangement syndrome. You have an incentive to lie to me. Therefore, your expertise goes out the window because I don't trust you. See how that works? You could be the smartest man in the world, but if I don't trust you, if I catch you lying to me every single day, why would I listen to you? I just love this thing that somebody has a degree, so that means they're incapable of lying. Someone has a title, they're a doctor, they're a lawyer, they're this, they're that. That means they can't lie. What are you talking about? Anybody is capable of lying to you. You got to have more than a degree. You got to have trust. During the 50s and 60s, doctors used to say, 4 out of 5 doctors recommend smoke a cigarette. Remember that? Y'all are gullible, bro. You trust everything. Why don't you just sit back and see what happens? Hey, if the tariffs are so bad, why didn't Biden take off the tariffs that Trump put on China? Why are those tariffs still on? That's weird. And they got y'all defending income tax and shit. I can't believe the things I see. They got y'all literally sitting in a Discord going, we need to be taxed. What? I want them to take my money. You know, if they put tariffs on stuff, the prices are going to go up. Oh, that's funny. That's funny you say that because you ain't gave a fuck about that for the last 4 years, clown show. You see, I'm a different breed of motherfucker. That shit y'all say don't work on me. You're gonna have to really level your game up. You're gonna come argue with me and say this ignorant shit you get off MSNBC because it don't work on me. Okay? You motherfuckers ain't gave a fuck about a price increase. The prices went sky high. You was telling us they didn't go up. You was telling us everything was fine. You was telling us you lie all the fucking time. So you people lie, but I'm supposed to trust you on tariffs. I'm supposed to believe you know what you're talking about. Hey, you all told me Kamala was going to win the election. You told me Trump didn't have a chance. You told me Iowa was going to go to Kamala. You were in fantasy land. You're always in fantasy land. So sorry, but I don't trust you. So we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens. Trump won. He's going to do the tariffs. So guess what? Just sit back and see what happens. And then if it's a failure, then you get to talk shit. Then you get to say you told you so. But none of you know nothing about tariffs. You're reading stuff. You're regurgitating information. You don't really know. And you ain't sit there for 6-7 hours of your day researching tariffs. Fuck off, you fucking nerds. You fucking watch the... Oh my God, you watched a YouTube video and you're regurgitating the information you heard in it. You know how I know? Because y'all say the same goddamn thing. You know, Smokey, they tried tariffs during the Great Depression, and it caused problems. Oh, what YouTube videos you hear that from? Y'all, every one of you say the same stuff because you all watch the same thing and regurgitate it. That's all it is. Just say you don't know nothing about tariffs. You don't know nothing about no tariffs. I love how you all, people say to me, well, are you an economist? No, neither are you. Neither are you. Who are you? You are just listening to an economist and you don't even know if that's a trustworthy man. That man could be lying to you. You don't know. You don't know. What about this economist over here that says it's a good idea? Fuck him. Hell with him. It's the same thing during COVID where you had all these doctors and you had all these other doctors. And we can't listen to these doctors. These ones don't count. Well, they got medical degrees. What do you mean they don't count? They got a stethoscope, just like this motherfucker over here. Yeah, but this one counts, this one don't. Well, they both have medical degrees. So you're dismissing his medical degree because he's saying things you don't want to hear. And this guy over here is saying exactly what you want to hear. So his medical degree counts. You guys are clowns. When are you going to realize that you're just making fools of yourself? I already listened to this in 2020 when Biden won. Smokey, you're going to be wrong. Biden's going to be a great president. He's going to... No. Smokey was right about everything he said about Biden, and he was right about every fucking thing that was going to happen. So my question to you is, why are you still arguing with me, telling me what's going to happen next? Who's more right about what happens next, me or you? Who's got a better track record? Me. Not you all. Not you all. You're always wrong. I've been telling you for months Trump was going to win. Smokey, Trump ain't going to win the popular vote. Smokey, he's not going to do that. You couldn't explain to me why, but you just... Now, the TV told you it's not going to happen, so I guess it's not going to happen. It's so fucking stupid. What do I have to do to get y'all to shut the fuck up? What do I have to do? How many times do I got to be right for you'll shut the fuck up and listen? Attack me when I'm wrong. Enough of this. Oh, come on, Smokey, that sounds crazy. That's not true. Everything I say sounds crazy, and then 6 months, a year later, it's all true. I'm ahead of the game. When are you going to see that? When are you going to realize that? Old Kamala never had a chance. Can't believe y'all thought that was going to be our president. Nobody's voting for that. It has nothing to do. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does. Trump got shot. Of course, that plays a role in the victory, but Kamala sucks. She's so bad. So you've got Trump stronger than ever against this weak-ass candidate. How many times you got to run a woman and fail? Got to run some incompetent, goofy woman. You guys just hate women. Well, we love Tulsi Gabbard. Make it make sense, retard. You guys hate women. MAGA hates women. Well, they voted for Carrie Lake. I mean, what the hell? Say people you say hate women love Carrie Lake. MAGA's got tons of women they like. They just don't like liberals. This ain't got nothing to do with gender or any of that shit. This ain't got nothing to do with race or whatever. There's plenty of black people that MAGA likes. Clarence Thomas. When are y'all going to put to bed these tired arguments, these played out arguments that do not work? Nobody's falling for them. All these MAGA people are racist. All these Republicans are racist. Well, they love Clarence fucking Thomas. They love that guy. He black. He's black. I mean, he's not light-skinned black. He's black. There's a difference. There's a difference. Who said, when did Trump say he's going to grow cocoa beans? And, where are you getting this from? Where do these arguments come from? Is there a clip of Trump saying we're going to make our coffee here in America? No. I know what Trump says because I watched the fucking rallies. Trump has said repeatedly, if you are going to take, let's do cars, for example. You make cars. Well, you're going to close your factory in America and you're going to move it to Mexico. Whoa, not so fast. Not so fast, motherfucker, because when you do that, I'm going to put a tariff on your cars that are made in Mexico, and when you send them back to America, you're going to pay up. Fuck's that got to do with cocoa beans? I don't think Trump is going to do tariffs across the board. I think he's got enough sense to know, hey, the cocoa beans, they don't get grown in America. There are some things you just can't make in America. I think Trump's focused on things that, like I just said, these factories that they shut down in America and they send to another country, and then they're going to send the product. He talks about it all the time. Where did you get, who told you that Trump wants a 10 to 20% tariff on every import? Is there a clip of Trump saying that? Or did this come from a news agency spinning things? Like, where do these things come from? I want to see the clip of Trump saying it. They talked about it on Patrick Bet-David, and Patrick Bet-David was pushing back on him a little bit. He was bringing stuff like that up. He was saying, well, what about, the price is going up in America. Like, if we make products in this country, the price is going to go up because Americans ain't going to work for slave labor or whatever it's. And I think Trump realizes that. I just love the fact that, like, there's all these tariffs that he put on China that the Biden administration didn't cancel. They're still using them. So if these tariffs are so bad for the American people, why doesn't Biden take the ones away that Trump put on before? Why did he keep them on? Oh, because it's making the country money. Imagine that. That's the real fear here. The real fear is that Trump will succeed and all of you will look stupid. I beg of you to put your ego to the side and care about the country more than your own fragile egos, because that's really what this is about. This is ego. This is you guys. Like I said, if Biden would have done a good job, I'd have been praising him. I'd have said, man, he's doing a great job. Put the country before your fragile ego. It's going to be okay to be. It's okay to be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. It's okay. Who gives a shit? going to be okay. You can't be right 24/7. You can't be right 100% of the time. And you guys are trying to be right on topics that you don't have enough knowledge in to even really be discussing them. Like I said, I don't know nothing about no tariffs. I don't even know how. I don't know nothing about it. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, Trump's an idiot. Who am I to say he's an idiot? I don't know nothing about tariffs. Well, these economic people said it's bad. I don't know enough to know if they're telling me the truth or not. I just don't know. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. I'd like to be able to trust these people, but they lie all the time, so I can't trust their word. I mean, they're always out to get Trump, so it's, this is, crying wolf and lion has consequences, and you've done it for 8 years, so sorry. But I don't trust you when you talk about Trump. I don't trust your opinions. I don't trust the things y'all say. It's lying has consequences. You can't just lie all the time and expect to have trust. It'd be one thing if these people told the truth all the time and had a good track record and they said these tariffs, all this will be terrible. Then we could trust them. But you can't trust them. And Trump's not going to deport these people. The media. The media is going to write hit pieces. I mean, what year is this, bro? What am I listening to? The media could write 1 million hit pieces, bro. I don't know if you realize it or not, but nobody cares anymore what the media's got to say. This landslide victory didn't tell you nothing? You didn't learn nothing from this? The media has no power anymore. Nobody listens to them. Nobody believes them. They can write 1,000 hit pieces on Trump. They can cry about this, cry about that. Guess what? Nobody cares anymore. We'll take our chances with Trump. Thank you. We'll just have to see it for ourselves. And it is what it is. If we end up being wrong, well, then we'll learn something. We'll learn something. But we can't trust you fucking people. Just because someone's right-wing don't mean I trust them. There's tons of right-wing people that hate Donald Trump and don't even... You ever heard of a never-Trumper? None of these people have a track record of telling the truth to me and me trusting them. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. I have been alive for 37 years, and I've watched the United States government rob, kill, and just be awful. So I get you all think they're great and you want tax money for them, but I'm to a point in my life where I realize the government is our enemy. The government wants to hurt us. The government wants to use us. And we suffer and we suffer and we suffer till we die, and then they don't care. They want to tax us to death. All this tax big businesses is stupid. The corporations are not my enemy. Companies are not my enemy. I know there's been 1,000 documentaries to condition you all that the corporations are your enemy, but that's not true. The government is far more of a threat to your life than a corporation is. Corporations that you do not have to work for, you do not have to shop at their businesses. You realize that, right? You do not have to give them your money. And by the way, you guys are all hung up on corporations like McDonald's and Walmart. What about BlackRock and all these things? What about real powerful companies that are just buying everything and it's insane what they're doing? You ain't got nothing to say about that. But you got all this smoke for McDonald's and Walmart. And you know why you have smoke for them? Because you're conditioned to have it. One day you'll wake up and realize that you've been brainwashed. It takes a lot for a man to say, I've been brainwashed. But maybe one day you'll do it. And once you realize these fuckers have been brainwashing you, you'll stop listening to them. And that don't mean they're wrong about everything, but you're just going to have to figure it out for yourself because you can't trust these people. We've listened to these people long enough. They've led us to hell. You know, the same economists that are telling me tariffs are bad, Well, they're the same ones that told me if we had lockdowns, it wouldn't cause inflation, it wouldn't hurt the economy, and remember that. So spare me the bullshit because these people lie all the time. They have no trust whatsoever. They told me lockdowns wouldn't cause inflation. They said it every day. And now I'm supposed to listen to them about tariffs and everything else? Are you crazy? Trust is earned. If you want to spend your whole goddamn life lying to everybody, don't get mad at people that don't trust you anymore, that look at you and go, I don't believe a word you say. That's called life. That's the way it goes. You don't get to lie to everybody and then get mad when nobody fucking trusts you anymore. That's insanity. And that's where we're at in this country. All these fucking people lied their ass off, and now they're mad that nobody fucking believes them anymore. As if somebody made them lie. As if somebody put a gun to their head and said, you gotta lie. Nobody did that. Well, maybe somebody did. I don't know. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm not worried about monopolies, man. I'm worried about the government, the giant federal government. I want to break that up. They're not breaking up these monopolies. They're not fucking. Are you kidding me? You think the Democratic Party is going to go after any of these fucking? Or you really think Kamala Harris was going to do anything like that? Are you kidding me? Kamala Harris ain't breaking up the fucking nothing. She ain't going after corporations. She ain't going after none of it. It was all bullshit. There's no price. They fucking they're price gouging. They're not fucking price gouging. They're fucking. They got to raise their prices because the price of the fucking energy, the price of the gas. This is simple economics. If the price to make the product, ship the product, stock the product, if everything goes up, guess what? The price of the product's got to go up. They're going to pass the expense off to the customer. They're not going to eat it. This is business 101. I run a business. I can't just eat losses. I can't just eat them and 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 eat. I'm praying for you guys to watch actual businessmen. There's tons of YouTube channels. Learn about business. Learn about how it works. And that don't mean there ain't bad business people, shitty managers and things. Stop thinking everybody's the same. Stop thinking everybody's out to get you. It's so weird to me that you all think everyone's out to get you except the federal government. They're not out to get you. They're not out to fuck your money up, steal your money. They literally reach into your paycheck every week and take money out of it. And you're worried about who? Elon? Elon's not taking money out of your check. If Elon gets in there, he's going to shrink the fucking government. He's going to, oh my God, if you cut spending, the debt will go up. What? Somebody typed that in the chat today. They said, if you cut spending, the debt will go up. That don't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. How do you cut spending and the debt goes up? If you stop spending money, how could you be accumulating more debt? Make it make sense. Brainwashing, bro. Y'all been brainwashed. You'll break out of it one day, I promise you. I used to be just like you. You'll break out of it one day. You'll realize the minimum wage is a joke. You'll realize it holds wages back. You'll realize all these things. And you'll stop listening to these idiots that don't know nothing about nothing. Start digging into the track record of some of these people that you listen to. Start looking at these people and their history and the lies they've told before you trust these people. These people lied to us during COVID. Every single one of these economic motherfuckers lied. Told us lockdowns would not hurt our economy. Said it every day. They don't get to turn around and say, you know, I'm an expert. Well, clearly you're not because you was wrong about that. And I had conservatives on my timeline every day. They were right. I'm here to tell you. I'm sorry you live in a bubble and you didn't see it. But the conservatives have a much better track record than the liberals over the last 8 years. It's not even close. Conservatives, hitting home run after home run. Liberals are lying their ass off every day. I'm not arguing with anybody on this. I know it's a fucking fact because I get on Twitter every day and I follow all these people. I follow liberals, I follow conservatives, and I know who's been lying to me, and I know who's told me the truth, and I know who's ended up being right more times than they've been wrong, and that's the conservatives. And I'm not worried about the debt, by the way. I'm not worried about the federal debt. I don't give a fuck about it. Cut my taxes, put more money in my pocket. I don't care that the government has ran up all this debt, robbing, stealing, killing. I don't care. I guess robbing and stealing is the same thing. I don't care. Can you wrap your head around that? I don't give a fuck. I'm looking out for me. Me, myself, and I ain't looking out for daddy government. How daddy government gonna pay its bills? Hey, how all these people gonna get their food stamps and welfare checks? I don't care about that either. Go get a job like I had to get a job. I haven't been on food stamps since 2010. Go get a job like everybody else has to fucking get a job. Suck it up, deal with it. Somebody's obligation to pay, make sure you have free money. Take money out of my check and give it to somebody else? How about no? How about if I choose to do that, that's one thing. But I'm sick of these motherfuckers taking money on my check, using it to blow people up, giving it to some lazy fuck who doesn't want to work, doesn't want to do anything. Hell, start a podcast. Do something, you bum. I got to fucking work all day. I come home, I stream all fucking night. I'm constantly working. What the fuck are they doing? Get a job. Always fucking sitting on welfare. Well, if we cut taxes, how are we going to pay for welfare? People going to get their welfare. Maybe we should start looking out for the working man. Stop looking out for fucking lazy bums who don't literally want to do anything but sit around and fuck off all day long. I see people sitting out with a sign trying to get panhandling. Hell, they're working harder than some of you sitting at home crying about welfare. Crying about, I need more welfare. Got news for you. Everybody doesn't give a shit about these lazy-ass bums and taking care of them, making sure they got money, making sure they got everything they need. It's one thing to voluntarily give money. They're taking it out of your check. And then Trump is like, hey, maybe we could get rid of income tax. And all these idiots are like, oh, if we do that, how will we pay the debt? Fuck the debt. Fuck the debt. Suddenly, everybody's worried about the fucking debt. They never gave a fuck about the debt. By the way, the debt always goes the fuck up. It always rises. Been rising and rising and rising and rising. You know these motherfuckers got a plan to get rid of the debt. Maybe Elon does because he's got sense. He's a businessman with sense. He's like, we got to cut spending. We got to cut the spending. And there's a ton of wasteful spending in the government. There's money laundering. There's so much corruption going on. And you guys think a career politician like Kamala Harris is going to fix it? Are you out of your mind? No, not the outsiders coming in from the business world. No, it's these career politicians. And if we raise taxes, that'll help everybody. That'll help businesses. That'll help people. No, it won't. It won't do shit. And while I'm on the topic of this, I'm going to shut down another dumb thing you all say. I don't ever want to hear it again. Trickle-down economics. Well, when's it going to trickle down? Well, hey, motherfucker, that's what I say about the federal government. When's all that money from the federal government going to trickle down on me? Oh, it never fucking does. You all keep telling me, hey, the government going to help us. Hey, vote for Biden. He going to help us. Vote for Kamala. She going to help us. You all believe in trickle-down government. That's what you believe in. You believe these motherfuckers, you believe that they're going to help you. If you just giving your money to these people, boy, they're going to help you. If you just vote for them, they're going to tax the billionaires. And what are they going to do with that money? Give it to you? You believe in trickle-down big government. That's what you believe in. It's 100% what you believe in. You believe we'll take Elon's money and then give it to you, give you some of it. You're not going to touch it. You're never going to see it, idiot. Yes, you are more likely to benefit if corporations are taxed less because they got more money, they got more, they can hire more people, you know what I mean? They can afford, you know how business works? Do you understand how business works? Do you understand if you just tax the fuck out of these companies, they're just going to leave the country? You realize that, right? You realize these billionaires are just going to pack up and leave? They're just going to take their business and go elsewhere? You realize that, right? You realize you just can't take everybody's money and give it to fucking daddy government and solve all the problems. When are you going to grow up and be a grown-ass man? Because I used to think like you when I was 22, but when are you going to grow? I'm telling you right now, if you want to get ahead of the game in life, don't make the same mistake I did. You're in your 20s, get the right mindset right now. And let me tell you what the right mindset is. Go to work, do your job, quit crying. Quit crying about having to go to work. Quit crying about, I have to work hard and I don't make enough money. You accepted the wage. You accepted the goddamn wage. Quit crying about it. I got to work hard. Yeah, you got to work hard. People expect you to work at work. That's what it's called. You're supposed to work, dumb fuck. You're not supposed to stand around, twiddle your thumbs. Fix your mind at a young age. Or end up like me. Oh, Smokey don't have anything. Yeah, because I thought like you in my 20s when I was young and strong and could work for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I thought like you. Dumb as fuck. Crying all the time about everything. Being a victim. Oh, I'm a victim. Oh. Doesn't get you anywhere in life. When the alarm goes off, get up, go to fucking work, quit crying about it. I'm so sick of listening to everybody fucking cry. This is just not what I expected in my life. If I gotta see another video of somebody sitting in their car, is this all life is? I go to work every day. Yes. Suck it up. Lord. Same people, you're like, well, what if we got rid of the income tax? You'd make more money on your check. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. How will we pay off the debt? How will we fund social programs like welfare? Weren't you just in your car complaining you don't make enough money? You don't make no sense. Why are you so worried about the federal government and how it's going to pay its bills and how it's going to dig itself out of the hole it's put itself in? Who gives a shit? I'm looking out for me, bro. Me. Before I think of anything else, I'm thinking about me. I have put other people in my life first my entire life. I'll be goddamn if I put the federal government before me. Are you out of your fucking mind? Some of you are nuts, man. You're so worried about the dumbest shit. I ain't worried about fucking my family members. I'm done with all of this shit. You ain't figured that out? I'm done with all of it. I'm sitting here in this place by myself for a fucking reason. I'll be goddamn if I'm going to worry about how the federal government's going to pay its bills. I'm not even worried about how my family members are going to pay their bills. I'm done with all that. Figure it out yourself. Because just like the federal government, everybody done spit in my face too many times. Fuck these people. Fuck the federal government. Fuck them all. Fuck the Democratic Party. Fuck the economists. Fuck the people on the TV. They spit in my face too many times. We're deporting all these illegals. We're putting them tariffs on. May the chips fall where they may. We'll come back a year later, a year from now, we'll sit down and we'll figure out what did it work out or not. We'll know in a year. We'll be able to sit here and say, I guess it was a failure. The tariffs was a failure. Or maybe it'll be a massive success. Who knows? Who can say? Well, they did it during the Great Depression and it made things worse. Well, it seems like it was already pretty bad. It was called the Great Depression. So you're going back to the Great Depression and telling me, yeah, it didn't work out then. Well, maybe it didn't work out then because we were in a Great Depression. We weren't in normal times, you know? But you see, none of you have done extensive research in any of this. You've just heard it on MSNBC or CNN, or you read a social media post and you're regurgitating it. You're not experts on any of this. Neither am I. But people watch me and trust me because I tell them the truth. I say, I don't know nothing about it. I guess we'll see what happens. That's a truthful response. I'm not sitting here claiming to be some expert on tariffs, telling you the tariffs are going to do a great job. It's going to be so great. Who knows? I'm supposed to take the word of some guy that told me, if you lock the country down, it won't cause no problems. Hey, if you put the children on the computer, school on the computer, it won't fuck with their learning. It won't cause no problems. All these people told me all these things wouldn't cause no problems. They cause massive problems. Now the same people are telling me, hey, if you put tariffs on, it's a problem. Can you not wrap your brain around the way I think about this? These people lie all the time. I don't trust them. Is this such a hard thing to wrap your head around, this idea that I don't trust a goddamn liar? And if the tariffs are so bad, take them off. Take the old ones off. That Trump put on before. They didn't come in and take all them off. No, Smokey, we can't have tariffs. We need income tax. I mean, this is the type of shit I'm listening to from grown-ass adults, literally telling me we need income tax. We need money took out of our checks. What? Huh? What is going on in this world where we got people in this country arguing that they want less money on their check? Well, we got to fund the social programs, and we got to fund. How about we just stop funding all this shit? And how about you get a job and you figure it out for yourself, and you quit taking money from the taxpayers? You quit digging in everybody else's pockets while they're not looking and stealing their money. And then, hey, guess what? People are pretty generous. If they had more money, they probably would just give you some money voluntarily. And they'd probably feel a lot better about it because they're not being forced to do it. But no, y'all want to steal it. You want to reach into the back pocket and take it out. So some fat fucking white bitch with 17 kids can sit at home and get welfare. I know these people, man. I know people like this. I know a ton of them. They sit on their fat fucking ass and they get every goddamn thing they can from the government. They don't work and don't do shit. There's tons of people like this. That's what you're funding. That's what you're so eager to fund. Make these big fat whales get up and go to work. Go to work. I mean, apparently Biden created so many jobs, right? That's what you tell me. It's a bunch of bullshit, but that's what you tell me. Well, then go get one of them. I see now hiring signs everywhere. Go get a job. They need people at my job bad. Somebody needs to go in that frozen department and get serious in there. It's insane. I'll do it, but they give me they got to pay me more to go in there. It's cold in that bitch. I'm in the refrigerator. I don't want to be in the freezer. There are businesses are leaving California all the time over the high taxes and the bullshit. There's been tons of stories over the last couple of years about that. No, somebody in the Discord today, I swear to God, I read it. They said if you cut spending, the debt will go up. I'm like, what? You might have said taxes. Some other retard said spending. Because I read it and I didn't have time to reply to it. I was just like, what? Huh? I don't want to tax. I don't want these. I'm not worried about taxing the corporations either. I say get rid of all these taxes, honestly. Fuck taxes. Can't believe we got people defending taxes. Next, you'll defend the IRS. What has happened to people, man? Let's get on Rust after I take the shower and smoke this blunt. I don't work tomorrow. I don't work Wednesday. I'm getting on Rust. I'm pulling Maple out of retirement. Unless he's at work. Duckhead, you're not retiring. Duckhead, stop running around the map with an inventory full of turrets. First of all, you told me you could get drones to deliver the turrets now when you buy them. So why don't you just do that? I'm playing on a custom server anyway. I'm not playing on these gay-ass vanilla servers. It takes fucking forever. I'm not doing Blueprint. Fuck that. Just want to get on, build a base, enjoy the game. It's nice to spawn in. You got a gun. You got tools. You can just play the game. Some tedious fucking grind bullshit. I got nothing to prove on Rust. Done did all that already. Done played the vanilla Rust 1,000 times. Who cares? Hey, what did they put on Testing Branch? Some Christmas shit or something? I seen Christmas shit on the main server, like Christmas lights or some shit. I seen them in a decayed base. I need a shower. Dude, I dropped a fucking gallon of milk today and it busted, flew right up, hit me in the face. 2% in the face. $2 in the face. I forgot to buy French fries too. Fuck. I ain't going back out either. Fuck that. Ugh. 2% in the face. Directly in the face. The 2%. I think I might cut my fucking head. Look at this. On a box. That shit hurts so bad. I don't know why, but God. The littlest cut. I'm getting off. I'll be back on the laptop after my shower.